Hey guys, so I feel like it's been a while since I have actually hopped on here and recorded like a vlog. The last two videos was like a grocery haul and a full day of eating, and I kind of filmed them back to back. So it's really been like 2.5, 3 weeks since I picked up the camera and updated you guys about my prep, and so many good things are happening. So much life has happened in the last 3 weeks. It's kind of crazy. I really wanted to kind of just take myself off of social media a little bit and detox, like do a social media detox, and even like with YouTube, and just take a step back because I actually had a whole week off of work, and one of my best friends came down with her boyfriend, and we did so much exploring, so many adventures. We went to downtown Dallas. We went in the Reunion Tower. We took them to Fort Worth, the stockyards. We went dancing. It was really challenging because we went out to eat a lot, and I actually was literally like eating my prepped food on the way to restaurants, or just sitting there and getting a water while they were eating. So it was a bit of a challenge, but it honestly did not bother me nearly as much as I thought it would, or maybe it would have in the past. So that was really great because obviously they wanted to try our food and they've never been to Texas before, so it was so much fun. And then literally they left, and a day later we went out to stay with my dear friend Haley. She actually started off as a client of mine, and we met at the dog park like 2 years ago. And it's so funny because she followed my entire journey, and we connected on Instagram, and I didn't even know she was following me because she didn't really reach out. And then she inquired about becoming a client of mine, and she was like, oh my God, we met when you were saying that competing was just a goal of yours, and now I'm watching you like flourish into this person, like you're not even the same person. And it's so incredible and inspiring that she actually signed up to work with me, and she is freaking killing it. She signed up last October, and she is literally a different person inside and out. She looks so different, she talks so different, like it's incredible. And now she's actually a business partner of mine in ARBONNE. So I went out there, we took the dogs, and they live out in the country, so we had a great time. We had two ARBONNE events, and it was just so much fun. But now back to reality, back to work, and I'm still literally in my scrubs. I'm about to go to the gym, but I wanted to tell you guys, we're moving, so I'm very, very excited. I've shared with you that I don't like this apartment. We found this amazing apartment in Prosper, Texas. It's gonna be about 40 minutes north from where we are. It's gonna take me about a half an hour to drive to work, and I don't even care because it's absolutely beautiful. I fell in love with this apartment when we saw it, so I will totally show you. But yeah, we are like, everything is a mess right now. So I'm gonna show you guys our empty apartment and then show you the new apartment. So check out this mess. And so we're empty. I mean, minus those 3 items and just that, we're empty. So of course it's raining. It literally took us 3 full days. We probably should have rented a U-Haul, but we didn't. And we decided to just pack the truck up, pack the car up a couple times. And honestly, I should have just paid the money to rent a U-Haul. We tried just saving a couple dollars, but it's kind of been a huge pain in the ass, and excuse my language, but the move would have been done by now, and I was gonna go hand in the keys because I thought I could get everything in the truck, and Steven is at work, but I can't fit everything in the truck because I have to keep the bed top closed because it's raining, and I'm leaving the back part of it open, and I put stuff that can get wet there. But I mean, I've got like 3 big things here, and that stuff, I just can't fit it. So I'm gonna see if maybe I'm gonna go like do the paperwork part, and then see, because we changed our address, but we still might get like 1 or 2 items here. So I have to come back next week and check to see if they have our mail before the whole move goes through. It's just Moving is like a lot, but we're gonna be at this new place for at least 15 months. We love it so much. We're probably gonna just stay there until we're ready to buy a house, because I don't ever want to move again after this. Like the last year or so, year or two after we sold our house, stayed with my mother-in-law for a couple months, then we moved down here into this apartment, and now this, all within less than a year, actually. So it's been a lot. I'm just so happy, so excited, and so grateful that we finally have a place that feels like home, and we love it, and can't wait to decorate it. And I will show you guys our apartment. It's probably gonna be a mess. I might wait to show you until I actually have it decorated, but if you follow me on Instagram, I've definitely been like sharing little bits and pieces of it, because I love it. So right. Okay, you guys, moving is no joke. I literally have burned like 600 calories it's 5 o'clock now, in 4 hours of like taking my time, walking things up and down the stairs. But I just went and ended up, so I said I filled Steven's truck up and I couldn't fit anything else, but he was at work with my car, and he only works 10 minutes away from this old apartment. So I went and I got the car off of him, left the truck there, packed to the max. I feel really bad because he's gonna have to unpack it later, but of course he's going to drill next weekend, so he's like, that's fine, I'll just unpack it, because I'm gonna be doing like all the unboxing and organizing and decorating. So I was able to get the last little bit out of here, and I'm just gonna grab this case of water, my cell phone, and yeah, I'm gonna go hand in the keys, and it's official. This is no longer our apartment, and it's kind of like, I don't know, usually I'm like the person who gets emotional, and I'm like, oh, it's bittersweet, but like, I'm just excited to get out of here, so yay, how fun. All right, guys, what is up? So I am back from this whole day of moving. It was the very last day of moving. It's Friday. It's 7:30. I finished eating dinner about an hour 15 ago, and I just took my last like dose of supplements. So now that tomorrow is going to be 10 weeks out from my first show, I did decide to go ahead and start doing a fat loss stack. And I did a lot of research, of course, because I'm very, very mindful of what I put into my body. And so I actually went with One Up Nutrition's women's fat loss stack. I've been taking that, as well as, because my sleep schedule is so weird. At this point in prep, Coach is tracking my sleep. He's tracking my steps. He wants me, my water to be consistent. We're just dialing things in a lot more right now. Sorry, I keep looking at my stomach because I'm like so full. I just ate so much. I've been doing like a lot of volume eating. So I'll definitely share more eating with you guys. But anyways, so yes, I did decide to go ahead and get the fat loss stack. And then, the other supplement that I'm taking is from Core Nutritionals, and it's called Hard. And so what this does is it helps to harden your muscles, and it helps to increase vascularity when you're working out. It's something I take 2 to 3 times a day. And it also helps lower your cortisol levels. So because my sleep schedule is kind of all over the place, depending on the day, and because I work night shift and everything, cortisol, when it's elevated, it makes it really, really hard to achieve fat loss. And I was, having results, but I just wanted to step it up a notch. And now that we're like 2.5 months out, I just started these supplements this past week. And it's also Shark Week. I'm just finishing up my period, so the scale spiked up about 4 pounds. So once I come back to regular weight, regular scale weight, and feeling myself, I should be down around like 138, 139. Probably 139 because I was like right at 140 last week, which is great because we started this prep around 146. So it's been like slow and steady, but we just started really, really ramping things up these past 2 weeks, and I'm totally feeling it with the cardio and everything, and with 2-a-days. And yeah, my training has still been really, really good. I'm actually going to take you guys with me because I'm going to the gym now, our apartment complex's gym, because we have a pretty awesome gym and I'm really excited about it. And like I said, it's 7:30. I go to work. I'm gonna leave here at like 10 to 10, so I have just enough time to go to the gym, come home and shower. But yeah, this is my messy bathroom situation right now, so I'm not gonna take you guys on a tour of our apartment until at least it's a little bit situated. There's just boxes everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're gonna go do back and biceps, and then I have some cardio to do. So usually I try to do them as 2 separate sessions, but to be honest with you, I basically already did like a cardio session today with moving and everything, but I'm still gonna do my dedicated cardio. I'll just talk to Coach this Sunday when we check in and see what he thinks in terms of me burning all those extra calories with moving, because that was probably literally like an extra 1,000 to 1,500 calories that I burnt this week just from moving, because we were on the 2nd floor going up and down the stairs and loading things, unloading things. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the way that my body is starting to change. Again, I do still feel like a little bloated. I just ate and it's Shark Week, but my abs are like, I don't know if you could really tell, but they're really starting to just harden and come in nicely. And then my shoulders, like, I have this vein. When this vein comes out to play, especially when I'm working out, I don't know if you could see it, but especially when I'm working out, when that vein pops out, you know that I'm starting to get shredded, and even the veins in my arms are really starting to show up. So it's exciting. That's just a sign for me that I'm starting to lose body fat. And when we lose weight, we lose it from our extremities in towards our core usually. Everybody's a little bit different, but usually you're gonna start to notice a difference. Like I've already lost an inch on my neck. I've lost in my forearms, in my calves, and so it kind of just works its way up to my core. And my belly and like my hips are the last place to lose. So I'm definitely going to include a check-in and posing in next week's video. And I also have decided on my suit. I was like super back and forth with it, but I finally decided, and I'm not going to tell you guys until it comes, but let's just say I have been doing so, like, it's so hard for me to make a decision on it, because I just keep thinking this is a suit that I'm going to be wearing on a national stage, because in my mind I'm going to nationals this year, in my mind, and I know it's going to happen, and that's just because I believe in myself and not because I'm arrogant. But I had the conversation with Coach, like, this is it, like, I'm ready to push myself and go and just keep going, because I know what it takes to achieve a goal of reaching your pro card, and that it is still sometimes scary for me to say that out loud, but it's my reality. That's my goal. And maybe someone thinks I'm crazy, but I don't really care, because I believe in myself, and my coach believes in me, and Steven believes in me, and just most importantly, I believe in myself. And some days I think maybe I'm being far-fetched, but I know that I could do this. We could do anything that we set our minds to, and that's the reality. And so I know in order to make this a reality in 2020 that I am going to have to just make this entire year a push season. And that is going to look like, you know, going to these next 2 shows, getting the overall, getting nationally qualified, going to nationals. There's only like 6 or 7 national shows in a year. Showing up at as many national shows as I can, and just showing the judges my improvements, showing them who I am, and just making improvements in myself each and every time. And emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, like, I'm ready to do this. So I'm excited. So yeah, my suit, I just have all this playing in my head when I'm like picking my suit, because I really don't want to buy another suit because they're really expensive. Competing is a very, very expensive sport. So anyways, of course I'm talking too much, but let's go do this. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go get some back and biceps. I'm gonna show you guys my back gains real quick here. I gotta flip this up so I make sure that you can actually see. But yeah, you can tell like I'm definitely getting like more shredded. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so this workout is a little like, I just have to make a lot of adjustments because they don't have like the equipment that I'm used to. So I'm just going with the flow and still doing the motions and the exercises that coach wants, but just having to make some adjustments to make those ranges of motion happen. So definitely a little bit out of my norm. I honestly wanted to go to the gym today. LA Fitness is 5 minutes away, but I just didn't have time, and luckily I have the gym here, so that is super helpful. But okay, gonna get back to it.